What's going on? This is the Dozen Trivia Tournament presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Real juice, real vodka, 100 calories, absolutely delicious, and I'm enjoying it as you get ready
for this 6-11 matchup, an exciting one between Team Smockin and Chicago for a right to take on the Yak in the next round of the Dozen Trivia Tournament. Smockin had to replace Trill Ballins with Mark Titus, and despite a strong performance, they dropped their match without him after having dropped the previous match in which Trill Ballins didn't play, but they have a very strong niche category and a wide range of knowledge on sports and pop culture, and they take on a fan-favorite team in the 11 seed Chicago. White Sox Dave, Carl, and Chief have supplied some of the best moments on the Dozen Trivia competition. Can an 11 seed Cinderella run start now? It's the 6 seed Smockin against 11 seed Chicago coming up right now.
Welcome back to the Dozen Trivia Tournament presented by High Noon. I'm your host, Jeff D. Lowe, and we have quite the match for you today in the first round. This doesn't feel like a first round match.
We're a dangerous 11 seed.
You are. We'll get to you guys in a second. To my right, we have Team Smockin, once in the top 5, Ken Jack Donnie and Mark Titus playing for the second time, replacing, I almost said the late Trill Ballins. He's absolutely alive.
Our team captain abandoned us.
You wouldn't know it by him abandoning us, but yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he is on the shirt. Ken Jack, you are known for having one of the hardest niche categories possible. How do you feel about the other side's niche category?
What's their niche? NHL or something?
NHL, yeah.
I feel happy because there's a lot of people that know NHL, at least that we know, and not a lot that know anime that they know. So it's a good advantage for us.
Interesting point made. Mark, second match.
I didn't think about that.
We didn't consider that.
We didn't consider that.
Yeah.
Last time you played, Mark, Ben Mintz was against you playing from a baseball field in Mississippi.
This is the set looks great, guys. I wish I could be there. I'll come as we advance in the tournament. I'll come to the title when we're in the title.
Hell yeah.
It means you have to be here tomorrow. I will say that you have to overnight yourself here. But
Red eye.
Also, Mincy, I probably want you to go to a baseball game with him now. So that's up in the air if you want to do that. Second time, though. Any nerves now that you're replacing the great Trill Ballins?
I feel better this time around. Last time I didn't really understand all the quirks of the show. I mean, we had the famous example where I was trying to think if it was North Dakota or Minnesota. We should have done the double sip. We did not. That came back to bite us. I think I'm going to be prepared for that this time around if that happens. So I feel more confident. We got the first one out of the way. We're ready to roll. And I mean, we got these meatheads. I mean, look at the meatheads we're going up against too. I mean, that doesn't. I'm not really worried about that.
Can we swear in this show?
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, Titus, go fuck yourself.
The 6 seed, Smockin, 2-2. Other side, 5-10. The most diverse set of wins and schedule outside of the experts, though. One of the original teams, one of everyone's favorite teams. This is the best get-up I think we have.
Why do you always say it's one of?
Because you aren't the favorite team. You just
Who
aren't.
is?
It's Frank and the Frankettes. It's not even close.
Fair.
So I really could say you're one of the second favorite teams, but
I'll take that.
I don't like us.
I don't like this either.
Chief, we talked about it yesterday on Instagram Live. This is now on YouTube. This is on BarstoolSports.com. Now everyone gets to hear you say this. There's a timer here. You are a big clarification guy.
I like details.
That really isn't allowed. I mean, you can do it. You're just going to have the time continue to go.
I'd like to be able to call time. How many timeouts do we get?
Absolutely none.
Okay, it's a problem.
Professional Bowling Association affords you 2 re-racks per 10 frames. So.
Like a mulligan?
Yeah. Re-rack means take a step back and time out.
Okay, all right.
There's a rumor on the street for season 2 between me and my competition committee, which includes just our producer, Tyler Goochman, Arizona grad, great guy, that there's going to be a time extender next season. But we'll see.
Would love that.
We'll see. I know, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Dave, there's a rule in play named after you, the White Sox Dave rule. That's because people wanted to make sure they hear all thoughts out loud. I was saying earlier to somebody, without the White Sox Dave rule, you wouldn't have said crime dog in the famous crime dog match.
It's true. I was also kind of drunk that game.
Yeah, that's a way to put it.
Just a little, though.
That's a way to put it.
Responsibly.
Responsibly, yeah. I was responsibly inebriated.
You guys haven't been outstanding lately. However, many think little underdog, dangerous 11 seed.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
We just have to get hot.
As always, 3 lifelines, double up. The double sip presented by High Noon. You must double up at one point in the competition. Double sip means you can answer one question 2 times. Donnie, you asked us before the match. I'll clarify again. You can say that during the question, but you must say double sip before you get the first answer. And then lastly, of course, phone or FaceTime a friend. And if it's someone in the office and you call them and they're still in the office, we'll try to get them in the studio for a little extra flair. Otherwise, are we ready for some trivia?
Let's do it.
Let's go. First round in this 6-11 matchup, this pretty big-time matchup, is going to be NBA. NBA. Does anyone want to double up on all NBA?
Not us.
Almost whispered.
Nope.
Almost whispered.
Oh yeah, and yeah. Make sure not to whisper. Don't do that. No, that would have been. I wouldn't have penalized you for that. First category, 35 seconds on the clock is NBA. Starting with Smockin, you'll go first every round. In 2008, what Eastern Conference Southeast Division team ended an 8-season playoff drought?
Titus, what are you thinking?
Maybe the Hawks. Was that the Hawks when they finally were, like good enough to lose to LeBron?
That had to be a little bit later. That's when they had like the whole team win Player of the Month. That was like I think at least past 2010.
2008.
10 seconds.
Maybe Hornets. Hornets? I don't know.
You do have. Who's final answer? Kenjack, are you
Let's do
final?
Hawks. Yeah, sure.
5, 4.
I'm safe with Hawks. Yeah, let's do Hawks final answer.
That is correct.
call,
1-0.
Titus.
Smockin.
Let's go.
That was. You
That
were
was-
right. Let's not forget.
That was the easiest question ever.
That was a very easy question.
Continue. Continue.
You guys knew that?
I mean,
We're not
Yeah.
complaining. Smockin's not a team.
You guys knew that.
Big time.
yeah.
We're NBA guys.
Yes, let's not forget the Atlanta Hawks won Player of the
Sign
Month. The
spell
whole
right.
starting lineup
team.
did, and then
Chicago
they.
Bulls.
Got shit on.
It does say cause on our. But no one at home sees that, so let's not point that out.
Yeah,
you know?
Okay.
that's a good point.
Good point. I'm sorry. I'm in the zone right
Here's
now.
yours. 35 seconds. In 2006, a Western Conference Pacific Division team ended an 8-season playoff appearance drought.
2006.
Would that be with Seattle with what's his face?
Could that be?
Come on,
Could that
Dave.
be the Clippers? Because that's when they.
I like the
started-
Clippers a lot. I also like, I'm going to name them the Kings. And I also like
I feel like that was the Kings had already
the
started.
Blazers
going down.
the Blazers are
You
out.
have 12 seconds.
Okay.
06.
06.
Who do you like, Chief?
I like the Clippers or the
Must
Warriors.
say it by the end of it. 5.
We'll say
4.
Clippers.
Warriors?
Chief.
Clippers.
Let's go! We need luck on our side.
Sorry.
You went down to the fucking millisecond on the first question.
We're gonna keep going down in the
Yeah.
millisecond.
And you had the answer
Wait a
in
second.
the first
In the
millisecond.
first second, yeah.
Do we have to say it before the buzzer?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I feel like that's
fuck.
how
It's
it
not
works.
like buzzer hits.
And
What's
I
the
even
answer?
gave the extra 5 seconds. It's a 35-second timer. All right.
Okay. Have what, Chief?
Next category is celebrity matchup.
I hate these ones.
Smockin. Name the 2 celebrities matched up in this photo.
That's Matthew Perry and
Keanu.
Keanu Reeves. Matthew
Perry and Keanu Reeves.
Yep.
The team is so vivid.
I know that's a lot.
That's
Really
way too
high.
high.
At home, it looks even. It looks bad, but it looks
All right,
bad.
so that's our final?
I'm good
Is
with
that
that. Are
gonna
you
be
good?
fun?
Yeah, are you good
Yeah,
with that?
I'm good
You
with that.
Titus?
Yep. That's
All right,
right.
Matthew Perry and Keanu Reeves. Final answer.
Yeah.
That is
was
correct,
That was
2-1.
another easy one.
Is this the first? Usually they're we swap gender.
Yeah, they're both males today.
Okay.
They're both males today. Chicago. Noted 2-time easy question to comment.
No. That's not what I meant. It could be
No,
because
that
I
was
always
you.
thought
Oh, no,
that
Dave said.
I always thought the matchup was boy girl.
I thought that was a good one, Joe.
Here's yours. 2-1.
Very good mashup. David Spade and fucking either Grohl or the lead singer from
Dave
Chili.
Grohl.
And that's David
Okay.
Spade. Is
All
that not the Red Hot Chili
Yeah,
Peppers? Not
no,
Anthony
John
Fuscianti? No.
Oh,
What the fuck is
Dave?
Fuscianti? Dave.
I don't.
Dave Grohl.
That's David Spade right down Broadway.
Okay. I'm good with
the
that.
lead singer.
Is that
Is that
Grohl?
David
15
Grohl?
seconds.
David. Yeah.
Come on, music guy.
10 seconds.
Or is it somebody else?
I would go with Grohl.
All right. Grohl and David Spade.
That's
Jared Leto.
It's the dude who played the Joker, Jared.
That's Jared Leto and It is David Spade, right?
10 seconds.
Yeah, David Spade, Jared Leto's what I think.
Yep. David Spade, Jared Leto. Final answer.
That is correct. All right, next category is the NFL. Okay. The NFL. Anyone want to double? Nope. Here it is. This is for Smockin. Who was the Miami Dolphins' full-time head coach between Cam Cameron and Joe Philbin?
When was Cam Cameron the coach?
So Joe
Cam
Philbin.
Cameron ended up coaching at Indiana University.
That's a fun fact.
I knew that.
Was
That's
it
about all I got
Dan
here.
Campbell? That was the interim coach that did that super wide stance thing. It was like their interim, but I don't know if
But he
was ever
says full time though. Would that be?
It's true.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
in the question.
I don't know if he ever ended up
10
being full
seconds.
time.
It's not Saban, is it? Does that
No,
check
it was
out?
before that, right?
Ken Jack 5.
I'm fine with Saban. Let's do that then, right? Good.
Final answer,
Final
Saban.
answer, Nick Saban.
The Italian guy.
Sperano.
Yes.
That's Sperano.
Full name.
Chuck.
It's Tony,
Tony.
isn't it? It's Tony Sperano.
Chuck.
I can't say Sperano.
It's Tony Sperano, I'm pretty sure. Not
Anthony
Sopranos.
Sperano.
Need it
Anthony
now.
Sperano.
We'll take it.
I'll take Tony Sperano. That's
Okay. Sperano.
There we go. Big steal. Big steal.
You know what?
Big
No, I'm not going to
steal.
complain that you took the literal definition of full, and that's good. You just
Yes.
did full name.
Yes.
All right,
Anthony.
3-2.
Birth certificate.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
you did what I had.
Yeah, I'm not losing on birth certificates.
Yeah. The next category, the next question is NFL to tie it up at 3 apiece. Who was the Arizona Cardinals full-time head coach between Denny Green and Bruce Arians?
Oh,
Green.
Wisenhurst.
From what?
No, not
Wisenhunt. Ken Wisenhunt.
Ken Wisenhunt.
Ken
Ken
Wisenhunt.
Wisenhunt.
Ken Wisenhunt.
Final answer?
Yes.
We're tied up 3 apiece.
Let's
Tied
go.
up 3 apiece.
We double.
No, we just.
Chicago.
It's 3-2, isn't it?
No, they stole ours.
Oh, that's
So what is it?
3-all.
3-all. That was huge round right there.
We're fired up, all right?
All right, Dave.
This is
I'm in.
we came all the way from Chicago. This is emotional for us.
For Smockin, music. First, but you guys are up first in NHL. NHL for 1 point. Will you guys double?
You guys want to double?
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
do they get 2 if they get it? If we
if
lose
they
it?
steal ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just double checking.
Hold on, look me in the eyes.
You got it?
Yeah, we're doubling.
Double. We're
Doubling it up. Okay, you
All right.
guys, you're fine. Not your niche category. 35 seconds on the clock. What NHL player had this career path from 2006 through 2020? St. Louis, Boston, Anaheim.
2020.
Phone a friend? Unless, Titus, do you have any idea?
I have no clue.
Can we want to do phone a friend? Oh, large. Where we going to call him and get him in here? Or?
Rear Admiral.
Yeah, rear ad.
Large.
Yeah,
Sorry, rear
He
ad.
looks kind of like
Yeah,
rear
they're
ad.
both bald
Okay, you're
large
going to call
guys.
RA.
Yeah, we're gonna call RA. If he is in the office, I'll tell him to
If
come
he's not in the office, he can answer on the phone as well. But if he's in the office, we'll have him
Yeah.
phone a friend, niche category.
One turn done. I'm on my way to the.
he's watching. He's marching on closed circuit.
Okay,
He's already on his
coming
way.
in? All right,
All right,
nice.
here comes RA. This is the niche category for Chicago. All right, stand right here. Stand right here. You're watching on closed circuit.
I just was like meta situation there. I could hear myself talking and shit.
All right.
All right. Let me take
35
these off
seconds starts.
here. What NHL player had the script? It kills me to cut the Chief's throat, but it's David Backus.
I'm totally fine with that as a final answer.
Yes.
Why'd you pick them
That's
as a
David
niche category?
Backus. That's David Backus. You haven't gotten your shit. He may get
they
it.
can
Maybe you
phone
could call.
a friend.
All right, well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you very
RA.
much, RA.
Thank you.
You got the NHL ones though.
Our niche category are guys that play high school football against White Sox. Dave, you guys are fun.
You guys would be completely fun.
All right. It is 5-4. Let's take a 6-5 lead. What NHL player had this career path from 98 through 2014? Calgary, Tampa Bay Lightning, New York Rangers.
Jesus.
Who's the goal scorer? Fucking
Well,
St. Pierre.
Saint Louis.
Yeah.
25 seconds.
Did he end up
We're
on
2
the
points.
Rangers? Yeah, he did. We'll take Martin Saint Louis.
Carl, that's correct. Martin St. Louis.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hockey Carl. Wow. All right. 6-5.
What the fuck?
6-5. However,
Yeah, I would have stayed home too, Titus.
Well, you didn't say St. Pierre, but
Yeah, you know what I meant. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
What's our favorite thing to say in the Chicago office?
directionally correct.
That's right.
St. Pierre is directly correct.
fuck?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to double.
Anime. They're going to double for even say the next category. It is anime. You're going to double. Your double's gone. Well used, though. Name this 2013 anime release based on poster for 2 points in the lead again.
That's The Wind Rises.
The
The Wind Rises. The Wind Rises.
Just,
Final answer?
Yep, that final answer.
It's a niche for a reason. That's correct. It's 7-6. Chicago.
We were ready to steal that, by the way.
You knew that?
Let the record show that we
You
were
knew
on
that?
movie
Some homework.
rankings.com.
There's one
Yeah.
of the 4 posters we know.
Yeah.
Shit.
2011 anime release to tie it up.
It's too far back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know this one.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do you have he's a phone a friend.
I mean, how
Jack.
I couldn't. It's what were some of the other easier ones?
I forget them all now.
Jusolito?
Akira.
It's not Akira. Akira is in 1988, 89.
This is what I fucking wanted. They did exactly what I
No, dude.
wanted.
God damn it. It's not the princess. Is it Princess Moonhoti? Princess of Moonhoti. Moonhote, Princess of Moonhoti.
Got it.
Final
Nailed
answer?
it.
Yes.
Yep.
Boom.
Do it.
Oh, man.
That would be Up on Poppy Hill.
From
right?
Up on Poppy Hill.
Of what?
No, I think I think it's just Up on Poppy Hill. Or is it?
It's From Up on Poppy Hill. From Up on Poppy Hill.
Okay.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
Princess Mononoke,
from,
great
nice
movie,
from.
by the way. And that you
Not a
should
bad
watch.
pull.
That movie
Yeah.
stinks.
Yeah, this whole category.
It's a good movie.
stinks.
It's a very pleasant movie.
I mean, you're only down 8-6, and we got.
Well, I don't like being down 8.
Yeah,
I know
they
this is
got
a
their
bullshit
niche
category.
double,
You have.
and it sounds like we have a little bonus coming up.
We do, Carl. Great tease. Bonus round time. Let's get
Play
those
the
dramatic
Flag
lights in
Seagulls.
here.
Time to make the donuts.
All right, it's the bonus round time. 8 for the 6-seed Smockin, 6 for the 11-seed Chicago. Great battle so far. Airlines is the theme of the bonus round. Ken Jack, you're the final answer guy.
Okay.
Need the answer by the end of 10 seconds. The last thing you say is your answer. Chicago, same for you. Chief, you're going to be final answer guy.
All right.
Here's the question. Name the 20 biggest airlines in the world based on seats available. So seats on their, how many seats they have, meaning passengers, expected passengers.
Okay.
Smockin, you're first. 10 seconds.
Let's just do like United Airlines, right?
United?
Yeah, United.
All right. And it's the
go-
whole
go
world.
till you-
so-
Yes. American Airlines.
About Cathay Pacific. Out.
Delta.
Delta is my next guess. Yeah, Delta.
All right, we'll do a safe one.
Got that in.
Do all the
Some
safe
time
ones
for-
and then save the niche ones for
Southwest.
to it.
Yeah.
That's
JetBlue.
JetBlue.
JetBlue sound good, Titus? JetBlue.
wow. Yeah, that was mine. Spirit.
Spirit.
Let's go Turkish Airlines.
Okay, I'm good with that. Turkish Airlines.
Canadian Airways. Isn't it Airways? I don't know.
Virgin.
You get this, you win the
British
bonus round.
Airways is big, but Cathay Pacific.
Okay, let's go with that.
Cathay.
British Airways.
Overtime if you get it.
British Airways.
Overtime, sudden death. Smockin.
Frontier? Is that one?
Here's that. I don't think it's big enough.
5
right?
seconds.
That sucks.
Emirates.
4.
Yes.
Emirates.
Emirates.
Other side, 10 seconds.
What's the
5.
German one?
4.
Air France.
Lufthansa was the one they were about to say. Want to do Lufthansa? It's a big German airline. They do all Europe.
2.
Lufthansa, final answer.
What do we want to say? Qantas?
Sure.
Timer?
Qantas Airlines?
Qantas Airlines.
Qantas?
Not on there.
That is incorrect.
I said Air Canada. You guys want to take?
Cathay's the
You said
Hong Kong.
Canadian
You
Airlines.
did say Canadian Airlines. I wouldn't have taken that.
Well, you guys could have figured it out the right one.
I don't know a lot of
I didn't see it
Chinese
either.
airlines.
All right, 10-6, Smockin with the lead. The 6 seed over the 11, but there are 12 points remaining. You guys have a ton of lifelines. Your double sip. Your phone a friend. You guys have double sip. You guys have 2 though. Next category is college football. This is for Smockin. 35 seconds on the clock. Marcus Randall hit Devery Henderson for a Hail Mary touchdown as this SEC team beat Kentucky in a 2002 Classic.
I know it.
I feel like I don't totally understand the question.
It's very clear.
We have
It's
to
very clear.
So clear.
guess the team. So what team was Kentucky playing in this 22? We know it's the SEC.
Yeah, it's basically what team did these 2 guys play for? And I don't know, but Ole Miss
Yeah.
would be my guess for some reason. But I don't.
Ole Miss, you said? Devery
Yeah,
Henderson
I
sounds like
don't
an Ole
know.
Miss name.
Yeah, that sounds like an Ole Miss name to me.
5
I'm
seconds.
comfortable with that. You good with
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I have no idea.
Ole Miss, final answer.
Do you want to use? You do
LSU.
one letter?
LSU.
LSU. It's LSU.
LSU.
LSU, correct. LSU, Bluegrass Miracle.
Get more of these going.
10-7. This is to make it 10-8. Drew Tate hit Warren Holloway for a last-second touchdown. As this
Sure is. Let's go.
10-8. Down by 2.
got
Smockin with a
momentum.
strong lead though. 10-8. And now college football. We can move a little college hoops now.
All right, Titus.
This 2003 Final Four with Syracuse, Kansas, Texas, and Marquette was played in what city?
Oh.
That was I'm making sure I know this one. It was I want to say it was San Antonio. I got to go through my list here. San Antonio comes to mind.
He's not going through an actual list, Dave. He's going through his head.
Yeah.
I'm going through my head. Yeah, calm down, everybody.
You can look up at Dave so he doesn't accuse you of looking at a
Eye
list.
contact,
10
Titus.
seconds, though. 8.
I think it's San Antonio. That's the only thing that comes
All right,
to mind.
Let's go with that. Final answer.
Incorrect. Other side, 15 seconds for the steal.
Tulsa?
I know what it is. I know what it is now. God damn it.
Minneapolis?
Sure.
Minneapolis,
Get him on the rebound and
Atlanta.
steal.
What are we doing?
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
5.
Well-
No, I lied. 5.
You want to say Atlanta?
I don't know.
3.
Atlanta.
New Orleans.
Hey, we'll take that.
You
though.
are right. It was New Orleans.
Okay.
10-8 to make it 10-9, though. You get your own. This 2004 Final Four with Connecticut, Georgia Tech, Duke, and Oklahoma State was played in what city? Have both lifelines as well, but you have 30 seconds.
Who would we call for this?
Fucking Jeff. Bobby. He's not gonna know. Don't waste that on. This is so obscure.
Bobby
Name
Reeves?
is theirs. I don't know. Was it in Chicago?
20
No,
seconds.
it's never been in
It's
Chicago.
Indianapolis. That's what I was gonna
What
say.
about
but that's
Indianapolis? I'm fine
You
with
have both
guessing.
And what did they
lifelines.
just say? What was the last answer?
You have to decide if you're gonna.
We need
New
points.
Orleans.
Should I
The
call
last
answer is New Orleans? Gotta be
All
Indianapolis.
right, we'll try. Well,
Are you giving final
We'll
answer? or you
say
calling?
Indianapolis.
We shouldn't have done that.
That
We
is.
should have called.
I actually think this one's San Antonio.
We can't
totally
fucking
fine with
steal
that.
points. Why didn't we
Final
call
answer?
Bobby?
I actually think
How do you
that's
know
San
Bobby's gonna
Antonio.
know where they played the
is
fucking
correct.
Final Four
Titus.
16 years ago?
11-8.
Because he's a college basketball guy.
So
he know more than
does
we
he
would.
know
Final Four cities?
That's
All
just
right,
maybe Jeff DeLowe knows that.
That's his thing.
right.
We'll take. Well, they can have a point in
8
college
points
basketball.
left. You're only down 3. 8 points left.
We're in a fine spot.
Movies is
I
the next
fucked up New
category.
Orleans. I'm
Movies.
sorry, guys. I should have known that first one.
No, that's all right.
All right.
We came out
Name this
positive.
2011 blank movie poster.
Who is that?
Gyllenhaal, right?
Is he?
Oh, it was when he's on the train and he goes back in time. He keeps on like reliving a train crash.
Yeah.
Terrorist attack on a train.
It's some name like Synchronic, which is it's not Synchronic. It's a movie we just reviewed, but it's a name like that.
You guys know?
That's when
I got nothing.
it's about
10 seconds.
time travel sort of thing.
Time traveler's wife.
5, 4, 3.
Synchronous.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
It's not Divergent, is
No. Ooh, I don't know.
Do you think it?
I remember it's
Divergent?
that movie,
I don't hate
on
that.
the
I
sounds-
guess.
I think you're
Sounds
right,
training.
yeah.
They were
Time
saying
5, 4,
That's Jake Jones.
Divergent.
Sure.
is that sort of a movie?
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Divergent is a movie
When he
series.
smirked, I
Code.
thought we got it first.
Other
did
side.
too, yeah, all
11-8. Name this 2013 movie based on blank poster.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's the movie about the fucking
Lone Survivor.
Yeah.
Lone Survivor.
Oh yeah.
Lone Survivor. Final
Final
answer.
answer. 11-9. You're crawling back again. Back down 2. Smockin with a 2-point lead with 3 rounds to go.
We got baseball
Sports
still.
logo history is the next category.
Okay.
Sports logo history. You do have both lifelines. You guys also have double sip as well. You're going to see 3 logos. You're going to order them by when these logos were introduced. When these logos were first introduced by these franchises. Smockin, 65 seconds. Sort these logos by when they were introduced, earliest to most recent.
The Pirates one's the oldest, no?
I feel like it would be CAB. I mean, but the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are pretty new. That wasn't even their first. That's Memphis Grizzlies. That wasn't even their first iteration
Yeah.
of Memphis. That's like,
Should
you
we
know.
do a
Jets might
double
be,
sip?
They may have never done Jet. Oh,
I don't
yeah. You
know.
want to do double dip or double sips rather?
I feel comfortable that the Grizzlies is last. B
Yeah.
is last, so you could do ACB and CAB.
Yeah, you want to
right.
do that? Let's do
All right,
that.
your first guess?
We'll do double. We'll do
Yeah,
double.
first guess.
Our first would be
CAB.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Let's go.
12-9. Other side.
Well, like, isn't that the Jets logo from the '60s originally too?
I was gonna say that too, because I knew the Pirates was.
That's
more
like the
violent.
Joe Namath
Well, as
Jets.
always, after this, I'll have to go sit down and look at
Thank
shit
you.
from Chicago.
Thank you.
You know,
Clarification.
either way,
That
we got it
question
right.
is under protest.
Either way, we got it right, though, right? We used to
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
12-9.
But you use your double sip.
Yes, we
They
They did use a double sip.
Okay.
All right, Panthers is mid '90s. When the
Astros is after the Raptors. It has to go Raptor. It has to go BAC. Is my.
Well,
It's either BAC or ABC.
but is
When
that
did the Raptors?
That's the original Toronto Raptors logo.
okay?
That has to be right.
And then the
shut up. I
Panthers-
don't know. This is
So
the assumption that sinks the boat. I don't know.
The Panthers were '94.
Yeah, I was gonna say '94.
When were the Raptors?
I don't know.
About that time.
They were with
I almost-
Vancouver Grizzlies.
When did
right?
Bryant Reeves got drafted by
Okay.
the Grizzlies?
So it's
and
it's
Bryant Reeves was big country out of
ABC.
Oklahoma State.
I want to say it's
Do we want,
ABC.
and are we double sipping?
But is that
we
the
need
Panthers'
points.
original logo?
Yeah, I believe so.
You have
I think
30
it is.
seconds.
So we're double sipping.
Okay.
And
ABC.
hold on a second, that was not the Astros logo when they lost the White Sox 2005 World Series.
No, that's newer.
perfect. So we
Yeah,
know that.
3
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
You go two lifelines.
So we would like to go. Do we want to go
ABC?
Are you using a lifeline or
No,
are you,
We're double sipping.
Okay, so what's your first guess?
ABC.
ABC. Second guess. You have 10 seconds.
BAC, right?
Yeah.
BAC.
That is correct. BAC.
Wow, that's not the original. Huh.
12 to 10. 2 points.
I mean,
Four
that
rounds
was-
left.
A little tricky here.
4 rounds left. Great game, by the way. I'm getting tense now. Here we go. Television is the next category.
Not good.
You're going to hear a
Prime
TV
television.
theme song, and you're going to tell me the show.
Okay. All right.
You guys have your phone.
You need that.
You have no lifelines left. All used well, though. Here it is. What network TV action thriller that ran from 2001 to 2006 used this theme song? Timer starts.
All right, I think it's Alias.
That's
like that same period, right?
As good as mine. Yeah, I remember watching that in high school.
All right.
That's,
All right.
yeah.
I would be okay with that. I don't have a better answer. or
Neither do
anything. That feels right.
Let's do
I don't
Alias
know.
final answer.
Yeah.
That is correct. 13-10.
Nice, Kid Jack.
Nice.
No, we're bringing a hug. That was so deserving of a hug.
Nice.
If you miss this and the
well, I
other
would've
side
known
gets
that
it, the
was
game's over.
All I had was
Yeah. Say that again, Jeff. I didn't quite hear that.
Blow
Say that
me.
again.
Here we go, Chicago. This is the fucking heavyweight duel. What cable TV crime drama that ran from 2002 to 2008 used this theme song?
It's the Michael Chiklis show. It's the Michael Chiklis.
Michael Chiklis.
The cop show, Michael
Right.
Chiklis. I regret putting so much licensed music in
The
the show.
logo is like a police badge.
Yeah.
It's like
Michael Chiklis, bald
Michael
head.
Chiklis show. Sorry to
Yeah.
make us sing that and make you listen to that.
Crime drama, you have your phone a friend.
I think it could be either Las Vegas. We need to.
If you miss this, the game is over.
Yes, we have to call. So
Who would we call?
I would say RA would be pretty good for this.
Bring him back in here.
Yeah.
TV. He's like a movie guy.
I know. I don't know. Do you got a better? We have to figure it out in 10
What were you
seconds.
gonna say?
I don't know. Now the time's fucking going down.
If you commit to your phone a friend,
we committed to a phone a friend. We're trying to figure out which one to
I'll give
call.
you a second to
Everyone
figure
just
it out.
calm down for a second. Do we want to go Rear Admiral? He doesn't
Down
watch
with
TV.
a high noon.
Chief?
I don't know who to call.
Is
for
Roan
that.
here?
Rowan is not here.
Okay.
Roan's not here.
Is there a timer for this?
Let's
No,
go. Let's call
they're
PFT.
fine.
He helps make the
Okay.
questions. Let's call PFT. I don't have his number. I don't think. Who's got his number? PFT.
That would be an
Someone
issue.
go get PFT.
Hey, can you call
You
PFT?
just get PFT.
I think he's watching.
PFT, come in here. PFT, get in
He
here.
helps with the questions. He doesn't.
Not. Well, he has.
Like, yeah, 1 or 2 here and there.
Yeah.
He may waltz in and say, I don't know.
Yeah, he may come in here and like.
Well, then I think we should just say. What'd you say? Las Vegas.
I mean, 2002 to 2008, just because I lived with a dude in college who watched the show Las Vegas all the time.
All right, we
and I know
have
it's on.
PFT commenter from the 5-seed experts. Did you hear the song?
I did, yeah.
Do you want to hear it again? Do you
Shield.
Oh yeah, baby! We're talking Shield.
What's your answer?
Shield.
The Shield.
Did you look
The
it
Shield.
up?
I actually did. I didn't think he was going to know that. I was expecting this.
I knew as soon as he walked the door, he had that swaggy
We get to
McGregor
round 12. Round 12, it's 12 to 10.
Give me Major League
If
Baseball.
you get this, none of that matters.
Give me Major League Baseball.
None of that matters.
They don't have any lifelines, all right?
No.
We're going to walk this off. Give us baseball.
It's geography.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Geography.
Where's the baseball question, Jeff?
Dave, come on.
It is
You're
in-
going to give me an
This is
actual
easy.
heart attack.
Fuck.
What'd you say?
I know this
Louisiana,
one.
right?
Has he asked it yet?
No, I mean, the question's up. Yeah.
It's
I can't pronounce
Louisiana.
that.
It's Louisiana. Pontchartrain.
Louisiana final
It's right outside New Orleans. They got the big bridge over the city.
Everyone knows.
Everybody knows we're fucking Lake Pontchartrain
Smockin
is.
moves on.
Easiest questions I've ever
I'll give
seen.
you yours. Lake Marion is the largest lake
Minnesota.
located entirely in which state?
I don't know.
Minnesota, dude.
Minnesota.
It's not Minnesota. Let's get this right. Let's go on.
Well, that was not a final answer.
I know it's not Minnesota.
Time's still going.
Time's
Time's still going.
Okay.
When did
The largest
10,000
lake
lakes?
located entirely in which state is a big part of it because you know the five are touched
Salt
a lot.
Lake City?
No. He's saying there's obviously lakes that touch a bunch that are huge. So this is going to be a great lake.
That's literally called Salt Lake.
It
Salt
could
Lake,
be,
yes.
it could be
Yes.
Ohio, Pennsylvania. Sure.
I don't hate Ohio for that.
For one that's entirely in Ohio, because it can't be anything that's on the coast. Erie, Jeff's from Ohio.
Oh, I read the question.
No, he likes no. Your dad's
Answer.
from Ohio. We're
Ohio.
taking Ohio.
What was it?
Nevada? No.
What do you think?
Nevada,
I don't have
maybe?
it.
It's
I don't
like,
have
How about Texas? It's a big state.
I tried so hard.
Let's do Texas. Final answer.
or Nevada. What?
It's South Carolina.
All right, yeah.
Never heard of it.
So
Tough. Chicago, before I let you go.
I mean, Lake Pontchartrain, you kidding me? I'm sorry, I'm just joking.
Don't take that personally, Jeff. We're sore losers.
I was
We
wondering
are.
today at what point I'd be like, damn, I feel like I'm going to have to sit down.
No.
I figured it would be Chicago, and it was.
Chicago, you guys only booked one night for your hotel, right? When you came in.
Like, Titus, I have to tell you to blow me, Titus.
Chicago, Chief. What?
Now you
anything-
can party tonight. You don't have to worry about being hungover for tomorrow.
That's also true.
With Sorley's?
Yeah, let's go.
high noons.
Like I don't know what to say. I mean, the anime category that
pick a three.
anticipated fucked us. That was too niche of a niche.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been allowed to take it.
That's a genre of movies, just like
Well,
World Capitals.
no one watches that.
I mean, baseball.
How many hours? We used our double sip perfectly. We used our phone a friend perfectly.
To be fair,
And our double perfectly. So we crushed our life.
You guys played great.
Yeah,
You did.
We just
Don't
played a little
patronize
technically
us.
good
Don't
game.
patronize us, Donnie.
Don't give me the technical.
I
to be
was-
fair,
I was never comfortable the
To
whole
be
game.
fair,
did
he
go
got
for a
college
while
basketball.
on niche
Donnie gets
categories. We did land
airlines.
the NHL, and
You
you
got
worked
a
out.
movie poster.
I did. Mine was
Yeah.
much
I mean, you
harder than
guys
yours.
all got your own niche categories without submitting niche categories.
And we
Titus
did
is a
it
college
as
baseball
baseball.
expert,
Like,
Donnie's a
where's
travel
baseball at?
expert, and you're
Where's
a
Major
fucking
League
movie
Baseball?
expert.
Source code was
We're
way
grinding over
better.
here, grinding NHL, grinding fucking
Smockin
television.
moves on. They're going to take on, as a 6 seed, the 3 seed experts, the Yak, excuse me. They've never played the Yak. Big Cat, Che, and Roan. I'm going to one with a high noon. The next match you're going to see, though, will not be that. It will be the experts, the 5 seed against the 12 seed, the Uptown Balls. Will Brandon Walker be one and done in the tournament? Wouldn't want to be in the room if that happens. Chicago, you know I love you guys. Jesus, can't look you in the eye now.
Final four cities. Congrats, Titus.
Guy. Thank
Oh,
you.
wait. Oh, you were on one of those teams trying to go to a Final Four. Weird.
Great game, Titus, by the way. Led us to victory.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks, guys.
You,
All right.
you
I
rose to
love
the
you, Jeff.
occasion.
Hey, Jeff, thanks for having us out
Jeffrey,
here.
Thanks,
Thank
Jeff.
you.
Pound it, Titus.
No, sir.
We're looking forward to season 2.
Pound the screen,
We'll
Titus.
come back
Thank
better.
you.
Titus, you're making me look like an idiot. Yep. All right. Sweet.
All right, it's the High Noon post-game show here with Ken, Jack, and Donnie. Titus on Zoom. He gets covered up by the bracket, so he'll be back for the next match. Guys, pretty big win. You were the 6 seed, but Chicago, absolutely, that's a brutal draw as an 11 seed.
Yeah, I think we both played our technically most sound games, and we just came out on top. It was very actually fortunate, I think, that we ended up winning.
Titus came to play, so shout out. He was hard on himself after our last loss, but major improvement.
Well, he didn't need it, but there was some debate about the niche category. You basically knew the anime.
I did. I had to brush up on a lot of anime these past 2 days. I wanted to do like science or something, and you were like, I'm a wild card when it comes to writing science questions. So I'm happy we stuck with anime. That worked. I felt bad about the airlines. Like if Cathay Pacific, if that ended up costing us the bonus round, I wouldn't have been able to live with myself. But we pulled it out.
Yeah, I'm mad I didn't get the source code one, but that movie sucked ass, so.
One thing, though, you play the Yak next. The Yak has only ever beaten 2 teams. They beat the experts a couple times, they beat Chicklets. Maybe not the strongest 3 seed, there's maybe a little opening there.
I think we beat them in pop culture 10 times out of 10, but I kind of think that their sports knowledge, their overall around sports knowledge acumen is very good.
But we just played a team that was really good at all the
Also
sports
true.
questions, and we managed to win. So I think even if they beat us in sports, if we just play like a rock solid game in all the other categories, we're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
One more thing to do before you go. Advance that Smockin. Put it nice and straight on the bracket, too. You can put it over the white here. Advance Smockin to the next round. Shout out to Tro Ballins. He'll be very proud.
That sticker's just not coming.
Sticker's just not working on that one. Here we go.
What the fuck?
Let's see.
It's like the jankiest sticker I've ever seen.
Wait, I got this one. All right, here we go.
Okay.
There it is. Advanced Smockin. Right in the middle there in the watermelon region. They move on. They move on. Got to get my real mic that absolutely works here. That's it for the post-game show. They're taking on in their next match the Yak for the first time ever. And like I said before, the next match you will see is the 5-seed Experts against the 12-seed Uptown Balls here in the Dozen Tribute Tournament presented by Heineken.